What are you doing? Taking you the cool. Walking down the court. Oh shit. You gotta be kidding me. That's some bullshit. Oh, you gotta reshift. I messed up. Oh, that's wow. That did me down. Good roof. Dang. That shit was crazy. The fuck? man.
Gang time, let's get it, new people.
I like that. I don't usually vacation more clearly. I've never watched someone
Still having a
being
game tournament this weekend?
We are? Oh, I love games. Can I play? You play 2K? All the time. I'll bring me.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring more games.
Anyone been to Utah?
Oh, I went and saw Mary in possession. She gave us coffee.
同啲收垃圾。
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's P.J. Washington. And for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels out there with Washington. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Maxey. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Washington outside. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Or cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the score by Minnesota. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid, and he converts the layup.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Rebound by Philadelphia. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Down low. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Edwards finds Washington. The layup off target.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Maxey on the wing. Here's the three. Drops in the three. Maxey's got 5 points.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
And Washington powers it through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at baiting defenders, but we can't afford to give him 3 points at the line. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Embiid, following the score by Minnesota. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Washington outside. McDaniels a screen. Washington passes to McDaniels. McDaniels against Washington. This one for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Washington outside. Launches it. He can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. McDaniels from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Edgecombe. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Washington. From the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Washington's shot is good.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Washington, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Washington. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Nas Reed's checked in for Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for Washington. Clarkson's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Pass to Maxey. The three. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Dillingham. Edwards for three. Joel Embiid with the board. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Now, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And both free throws good for McCain. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
Now here's Clarkson. Clock at 4. Reed for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Maxey on the wing. 5 points in the game. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Out to the right wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. No good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Grimes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. They defeated... first. And Minnesota with some changes. Washington comes in for Reed. And it's Brown in for Edwards. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Dillingham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Washington outside. From downtown, nails it from three.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys. Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Clarkson. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got his second basket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Washington's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The 76ers shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Outside McCain. Here's the floater. Murray for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Sixers ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Quentin Grimes, Edgecombe out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Edwards, and it's Bona in at center, locking down the middle. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. The 3 from Washington. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Philadelphia making a change here. Washington's checked in. And so Oubre nails them both. Here's Dillingham. Still without a bucket. Washington outside. Randle on the screen. Washington passes to Randle from 7 feet. Count it. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randle. Still, he uses his body to convert for 2.
Oubre. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Edgecombe. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
The 3 from Washington. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Washington, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Pass to Washington. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. changes for Minnesota. Robinson, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Edwards in for Clarkson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Murray's checked in for Oubre, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Grimes. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. Washington passes to Robinson, and here's Dillingham from the arc. And McCain pulls it down.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
The three from Washington. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer. Washington's got 33.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Washington a screen on Edwards. Here's McCain. And the layup falls.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Washington outside. Screen by Robinson. Washington passes to Robinson. Back to Washington. It's stolen by Washington. And now the Sixers on the break. The kick out to Maxey. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 6. A moment to hear from Allen LaForce.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Heat got the job done. He dropped 48 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Robinson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Now here's Maxey. A 23-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man. And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Edwards finds Washington. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best. That's something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
Now here's Grimes. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington. Buries it from 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Maxey with it. DiVincenzo covering. And Embiid fires it home.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Tries the spin move. DiVincenzo, pass to Washington. Now Gobert. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. When you're on one of these teams looking ahead, what's your plan?
Win them all. That's what happened when I played.
Yeah. You know, Ernie. Shaq was the only and the first undefeated basketball player in the history of NBA. He never lost one game. Come on, man. Give me a break.
Yeah, big fella, that doesn't sound quite right. You might want to go back and check some of those stats, guys. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Timberwolves.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Minnesota has possession. They host the Hawks after this one. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Washington out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Steven Chin.
Show us some power. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Philadelphia shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. McDaniels with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Washington passes to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The 3, DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. And Washington powers it through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Here's Washington. Oh, my goodness!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Edgecombe to stop the run. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Edwards, that's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Maxey. 10 points for him. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Maxey's got 13.
Well, anytime Maxey gets off a 3, that's a good look for this squad.
Edwards, the pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Pass to Edgecombe. Pulls up. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. DiVincenzo, pass to Washington. And he banks in the layup. Washington's got 11 points here in the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back over to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid, a screen on Edwards. And Edgecombe gets it to go. You give him 8.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Washington inside. Daniels, that's good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Washington outside. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
The first free throw is good.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Randall, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Clarkson's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. McCain's checked in for the Sixers. Washington drives in. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Dillingham's got his second bucket on the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Outside, Brown. Back to Washington. Oh, stolen by Embiid. He's got a clear path. Ripped down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, an intuitive defender. Embiid times that steal beautifully.
The 3 from Washington. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And still to this day, Jordan Clarkson can give you instant offense, Coach.
Well, Brian, he's excellent off the bounce, slashing into the lane. He's added the three-point shot. He can fill it up in a hurry, normally off the bench.
Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Dillingham with the bucket.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. The 3 from Edgecombe. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Washington drives in. Randall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Kicks it out to Middleton. 4-3 on target from range.
Well, great decision there. Kicking it out to a ready shooter.
Brown, a screen on Middleton. Washington passes to Brown. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Washington against Middleton. Here's Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Embiid, a screen on Washington. Here's Middleton. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
"19 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. And Washington powers it through.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. And so it's Minnesota, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Quentin Grimes out there with Washington. Then there's Jared McCain. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Bona in at the center position. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Washington. Screen by Robinson. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the start.
Washington inside. Washington's there. And Washington powers it through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
For 3, Maxey. The Sixers with another miss. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to McCain. Now here's Washington. Outside McCain. 6 to shoot. Back to Washington. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Washington's inside. Here's Randall. And McCain pulls it down.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Washington. Takes the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Washington's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Another miss. At some point, they need to...
Again! What an avalanche!
Aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60 points.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a new level. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Maxey. Pass to Washington. The three ball. Hits the trifecta.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Robinson passes to Washington. Back to Robinson. To the middle. And it's Washington missing. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. The 76ers making a switch here. For Philadelphia, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Now McCain. Puts up a three. Washington grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Randall can't hit. The 76ers shooting 41% in this game. To the inside. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by McCain.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Washington drives in. And Washington powers it through.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
The 76ers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Outside McCain. Embiid, high post. Talk up 2 there. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And it's Washington missing. Well, the 76ers shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Embiid, a screen on Robinson. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Maxey, he's checked in for McCain. The Timberwolves shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside Maxey. Three-pointer Embiid. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Timberwolves have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Washington passes to Randall. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Clearly, Randall is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat them.
The 3 from Washington. Rebound Minnesota.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And the shot goes down. Randall's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, Randall is a problem inside. He has so many ways he can beat you down.
Jacks up a 3. Sure, from 3-point range.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Embiid from outside. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Edgecombe. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
The three from Washington. Doesn't go that time. Now Philadelphia with it.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Monster.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Washington outside. From 12 feet, it's rebounded by Minnesota. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win. Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Maxey with it. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
Get after it, Effie.
You're focusing on the small things too much. It's awesome now to have people that can go on your radar, but the 4 or 5 of the guys you listed, there's less than 100 fans in the crowd.
What's your point?
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Puffkin in at the 2 spot. And for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Washington. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. A rebound by Washington. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Washington. Now, here's McDaniel. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside. Now, here's Porzingis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Washington passes to Gobert. Back to Washington. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Young outside. Driving the lane. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, not only is he a great shooter from deep, he's also really good at slicing his way inside. That's just a great drive.
Now, here's Washington. Coming on.
That was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Young. Porzingis inside. Gobert on him. Young from outside. And rebounded by McDaniels. And here are the Timberwolves. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting. And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early. Young from outside. Another miss by Young.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young playing. Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight. Home or away, he won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with. Well, from the very first day he entered this league, Young has shown you that deep, deep range. It's really a game changer. Now, here's Washington. 6 points for him. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allen LaForce courtside. Allen.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you.
Thank you, Allen. Edwards, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The Hawks trail by 7. After Rizichet. Johnson against Washington. And the foul on the monster. That's his first foul. Porzingis kicks to Johnson. Young taking his time here. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Here's McDaniels. Inside, Washington. Johnson with the rebound. Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss. Rizichet finds Johnson. A 3-pointer off the mark. I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open. Down low. It's Washington slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Mufkin. Still without a basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
Shoot 2. I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Randall's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jordan Clarkson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Now, here's Washington. He's got 10. Johnson outside. Pass to Mobo. The Hawks again can't hit. Minnesota leading by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Edwards. Atlanta making a switch here. So he gets them both. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success. Atlanta's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Oh, and the jam by Johnson. He is soaring on that one. Johnson going up high to get his hands on it. And here is Washington. He's got what a play! Unbelievable! He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with. Pass to Mobo. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mobo's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's forward, that's what you want to leave open.
Johnson in the corner. Hawks passing it around. Krejci passes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. He nails it, and we're tied up. Man, how about the confidence Johnson possesses? That's a phenomenal job right there, using his body control and finishing. Washington that's for 2. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 14.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Hawks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Well, that's what you love about C.J. McCollum. He does a little bit of everything, including distributing the ball. Pass to Washington. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
McCollum outside. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lets it go with the 3. Cans it from downtown. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. Tie game in Minnesota. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Okongwu. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Mobo in at the 3, the small forward. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He finished with 67 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive. Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from McCollum. The Timberwolves shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Jorsic. No scoring in this one. McCollum finds Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Clark, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Edwards in for Jordan Clarkson. Young's checked in for Atlanta. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Timberwolves leading by 6. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Now, here is Young. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Just 3 to shoot. Porzingis, that's a 2. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Now, here is Young. Last game with 30 points. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Young kicks to Porzingis. Now, here's O'Connell. Still scoreless. Young's shot is up.
And they continue to control the glass.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Mobo. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To the paint. And then Washington with the dunk.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Pass to Buffkin. Now, Reza Shea. Good on the three-point shot. Reza Shea has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Washington with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. McDaniel sets a screen for Washington. And here is McDaniel. Young for 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in. Right wing. Outside Edwards. So it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-OK.
And let's move on to the race for room. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Washington out there with Gobert, and it's Dillingham in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
To the wing right side. And Reza Shea, the bucket on the assist from Young. And 11 points for Reza Shea. Johnson against Washington. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Washington against Johnson. He gets that one. 32 points for the monster.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Hawks trail by 11. Young dishes to Johnson. Up top, Porzingis. Over Dillingham. Porzingis can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Over in the corner, Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Washington kicks to Gobert. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
To the inside, McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Bufkin, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. On outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 9 points.
And inside the paint, Johnson is becoming very consistent. He knows what angle to take.
It's stolen by Johnson. Young outside. That 3 off the mark.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
A beautiful finish inside by Ainge.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Hawks trail by 13. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Guys?
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Johnson, wide open, fires. The basket good, off the assist from Young.
And when Johnson puts it all together like this, he is special. Right now, he is absolutely torching those guys.
To the middle. Pass to Dillingham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks trail by 13. Young from outside. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Nice tee from Porzingis. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Here's Reza Shea. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Edwards. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Randall with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 17. Riza Shea in the corner. Johnson outside. Takes the 13-footer. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Atlanta's shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Riza Shea with it. 11 points in the game. Yep, that one goes.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. And the three ball is good. Edwards got 18 points.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Riza Shea wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 16 points for Riza Shea. Washington finds DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for Washington. Inside. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Washington's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the court.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
Well, Young is also an entertainer. What a move right there.
Clarkson is screen on Johnson. Down low. Riza Shea with the steal. Back to Young. Launches it. Again, Young missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's DiVincenzo. Washington against Johnson. Washington passes to Clarkson. Edwards kicks to Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got McCollum. Okongwu is out there with Porzingis. And it's Mobo in at the 3. And here's McCollum for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Randall passes to Washington.
Sledgehammered it in! Climbed that ladder!
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Now here's McCollum. No good with the triple. Robinson on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. It's Washington slamming it down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Krejci, defended by DiVincenzo. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Driving in, here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Krejci. Outside, Porzingis. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like the officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phone, VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Robinson for three. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Porzingis against Brown. Pass to Mobo. McCollum outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The tray. And it's Washington missing.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Krejci, a three ball, drains it from beyond the arc. Krejci's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You have to stay connected with him out there, or he will roast you.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Minnesota making a switch. Edwards is checked in. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Randall with a screen for Washington.
Washington slamming it down.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. McCollum finds Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've got 46 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Now, here is Young. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. No good on the triple.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Mobo. Pass to Young. Takes the three. A rebound by Washington.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now Young. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Okongwu finds McCollum, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Wow, I just love how McCollum responded with that three of his own, showing you what a competitive player he is.
And it's Washington missing. Atlanta shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. From outside the arc, again, McCollum missing.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And that one drops.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting towards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. DiVincenzo against Young. Pass to Mobo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
From Team Washington, Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bounce pass Young. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Washington with it. Now guarded by Porzingis.
Whoa, what a play! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Monster.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And here is Washington following the 3-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young from outside, another 3 for Atlanta.
These are exactly the type of looks this team wants from Young. He will feel confident shooting off the catch in that area.
Now, here's Washington. Defense is right there. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Here's Washington. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And the foul on the Monster. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.
6, MP.